What's up guys, what's going on? Campbell coming at you with a review. A lot of these coming out lately, how you like that? Anyway, as you can tell, top of the box, you got a vintage styling on the box itself, Air Jordan logo, vintage cartoon style, obviously old school throwback Michael Jordan across the entire thing. We'll roll it around a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. Just the top, obviously Union inside there. Shout out to the 4.5 God herself, KB, for letting me shoot a review of these bad boys since I did not obtain them. This is my favorite of the two colors, but we'll get into that in 1 second. $190 is the price tag on the box itself. Union Air Jordan 1. Pop this bad boy open. A couple of extras in here. You have the tissue paper, obviously the shoes, but we'll get to the tissue paper first. Air Jordan in the first style writing for the logo itself. Union on the other stamping. We'll pull some more of the paper out and I'll show you the rest of it. Top heavy, as you can tell. Blueprint for the actual shoe on the tissue paper. Black, white, black. Some of the color stylings for the lace. Swoosh, suede. A whole bunch of writing on here. I'll take some pictures and post them into the actual video itself over so you get a more detailed look at it, but that's the tissue paper. Let's get into the sneaker. So the shoe itself throws a huge homage to the vintage feel or the vintage aspect of the Air Jordan 1, as you could tell by the yellowing on the midsole or the actual yellow in the midsole, which is kind of fire. Gibbs, the designer from Union, stated a couple times that he's big on the vintage aspect of Air Jordan and Nike branding as it is. And I want to say he used the weathered approach to the shoe itself. You can see a lot of yellowing in some of the areas or the detail areas. Down in this area here for the U throat in the yellow. That's painted, but either way it still gives you that effect. You can see the yellow inside the foam, the exposed foam on the tongue, and I'd already mentioned the midsole. This is my favorite of the two colorways, the black toe. There is a, what's the other? Storm blue. This is the black toe. Obviously the other color is the storm blue, but let's get into some of the detail aspects of the shoe itself. On the collar, you have a gray suede, white tumbled leather across the Air Jordan logo, Union LA stamping just underneath that, if I can get some focus for you. And we'll try and get that. There you go. You can see it on that one. It's on both shoes, that stamping for the Union LA. Pretty dope. Top, obviously separated by the stitching. The royal blue stitching separates the upper color from the bottom base color of the black toe aspect. Pretty clean. You can see the stitching there, and the royal goes all the way around the collar area, and then you get bread hit on the heel cup. I want to say it's a very premium nubuck on the swoosh on both sides, medial and lateral. Black toe aspects towards the bottom. Let's get into the tongue real quick. You have a separation of the tongue as well with the blue stitch there, and then it comes up into the white with the Nike Air and the gray logo across the top of the tongue in the moniker. Pretty dope. That paper stamping that I showed you before is on the footbed at the bottom there for the Air Jordan. Pretty dope. I think it's the same on both, but I will double check. The other one says Union on the bottom. You guys can see it. I'll show it to you inside there. Pretty dope as well. Came with a couple of extras like a hang tag that you would normally get on the 3s, but the hang tag on the front side has the Jordan logo, on the back side has the Jordan logo and Union stamped in there. And the other extra is the extra sets of laces, which we'll get into in a second. As you can see, they're two-tonal, the extra sets of laces and the laces that are in the shoe. So it goes from the black aspect into the cream color on the upper to mirror the vintage feel of the shoe itself. And the extra set of laces is a yellow pair. Kind of fire. Probably get just a couple of on-feet pics for KB, and then I'll throw them as the on-foot portion of the video, seeing as to how I will not be doing a walkthrough in these. Anyway, if you guys like the video, shoot a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, hit the comment section. Yeah, pretty fire. Anyway, I'm out here. Peace.